Really enjoyed the show, everyone. Melina's here, guys. Have no fear, darling. Now, guys, I really feel that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, okay? So, a lot of people will see me and feel very inadequate. I understand that I'm very good looking, like I'm very much like unbelievably rare good looking kind of thing, right? Like, look at me, I'm very good looking. But, instead of feeling inadequate, just remember that you offer a lot to the table. You're not someone that doesn't offer anything. And looks aren't the only thing, that you can offer. Some people have intelligence, some people have beauty that's different than mine, or some people have, some people have like strength, or they're fit, or they may not be physically attractive, but they're fit. Now, and remember, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So some people don't even go for people like me, right? They don't even want to date people like me, and that makes sense to those people because they don't find me attractive. There's a lot of people that think I'm too muscular, or as Marco, or too whatever, and so they don't want to go for me, right? But you have to remember, darling, that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, darling. I keep saying that, darling. It's gotta sink in eventually, darling. Da, 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 da. But I must say, guys, instead of talking about that right now, I'm going to say that my fans are amazing. You guys love me, guys. You guys are amazing. I'm really happy with you guys. Now, guys, I have a big heart, okay? I had volunteered at a hospital for 15, 20 years prior to being on YouTube, prior to being on TikTok. I had been feeding patients and taking them out of van outings, that kind of thing. I'm a very nice person. I'm a very good person. I was watching Dr. Phil, and there was these girls that want Insta fame, right? And they just seemed like they had, they were like, oh, we go on Instagram so that we can get good-looking guys, And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I want. I want good-looking guys, good-looking girls to date. But I mean, really, you have to have more substance than that. But these girls are young, so it makes sense that they would think that way. But, when you get older, you kind of think to yourself, what more in the world can I offer besides getting the hot dates? Of course I want the hot dates. Of course I want to date the best-looking men, the best-looking women. That I can do with YouTube and TikTok. But what other things do you offer? I offer fighting for human rights, for sexual orientation. I offer fighting for freedom for different races and different religions. I offer all that because I know that looks is good. I love my looks, definitely. I enjoy them. And I definitely enjoy dating the best looking people, don't get me wrong. But, you have to have a little bit more substance when you're on these platforms. I'm about no drama. I'm about, healthy boundaries. I'm about, finding the right soulmate before you get into a relationship. I'm about making sure when you have a family, like when you get a family, like let's say you want to have kids, that you're doing it at the right age, when you have your career settled in. I'm about all those things, right? Because for me, I really believe that, you need to do things a certain way in order to be happy. Now, some people don't do them that way, or they're thrown into things. And that's okay too. They learn, but sometimes it's too much and they don't get through it. But in general, you can learn from a situation like that. If you're 20 and you have your first child, maybe you're broke for a long time, but you get over it. Hopefully, not everyone does, but you know what I mean. So I really think that I believe in getting an education. I believe I have 2 degrees in university. For me, education was crucial. I mean, of course, I didn't originally think that. I hated school, never wanted to go to school. My mom was very adamant about me going to school. So I went to school, and now I'm so grateful that I have 2 degrees, It really taught me a lot. I really am so much better off. And there are a lot of celebrities without any education, and, they can make money, sure, but it's really different when you're struggling to come up with ideas, or you're struggling to be like in the real world because you have no education and no one taught you how to be, you know, civilized, or no one taught you how to be someone that has a lot of knowledge and stuff, right? Anyway, guys, totally enjoy the show, everyone. Bye, guys. Thank you.